Hello, everyone. This is your girl K Divine, and this reading is going to be a collective reading for all of my water signs: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cross watchers, you are welcome here. Remember that energy is fluid; it is not linear. So this could be for the past, present, or future. This is energy in or around you. If um, if when you're listening to the story, you need to switch the roles, go ahead and do that. This is my self-made deck. This has names from A to Z that are channeled messages, as well as zodiac signs. So again, this is for all my water signs: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, a collective read for you guys. If you like what you see in this video, please hit the like, share, and subscribe button. If you want to be updated on any of my most recent content, please hit the notification bell, and your computer's gonna ding and say, "Hey, she's got some new stuff out." Okay. Let's see what else. Okay, Spirit, thank you so much for your divine protection and your divine guidance. I ask that you would come into this space, send your Holy Spirit to minister to me, speak to me clearly and through me clearly, so that I can give the collective a message that will help us ascend individually and as a collective. Okay, water signs, let's see what you got. Water signs. Okay, just wanted to come out. Okay, so first of all, I have C names. We have Candace, Cameron, Calvin, Cassandra, Candy, Cordell, Cunningham, Casper, Corwin, Candy, Corwell, Craig, Carol, Carolyn, Chris, Christopher, Cornisha, Carol, and Crashea. So those are the C names that we got. They could resonate with you in some way. We will be clarifying these, so Spirit, what else do you have for us? Spirit, what else do you have for us? Okay. You need to detox. Get your whole life, is what it says. Get rid of anything no longer serving you. Old paperwork, clothes that no longer fit. Declutter your house. Sage your house, or use anointed oil. Pray over your home and your children. What I'm getting is there's a lot of spiritual attacks going on towards you and your children, and you need to keep them girded up with divine security. Don't worry, you're not in any danger, but I do sense people sending negative energy your way. So just be careful about who you let around your children. There's a lot of people out here that are sick, and they do some very sick things when it comes to children. So just be mindful of them. If you're noticing any changes in their behavior, take some time to sit down and talk with them. You know, a lot of times people don't sit down and talk with their children and really get an understanding of what's going on with them. So, yeah, I'm getting that very heavily for someone to talk to your children. Sometimes the topics that they may want to talk about may be triggering for you. Don't take offense to it as a parent. Just be willing to listen so that they can get those thoughts out. Okay, you guys may have been in a bad situation. I don't speak about it a lot yet, but I will be speaking more about it. But being someone who was in a domestic violence situation, the children do pick up a lot of that trauma. And if they are not able to process it, it comes out in different ways. So really keep a close ear and a close eye out for your children right now, okay? crystals you might want to work with. We have turquoise, light green, and black. Promotes purification and truth. That's what I'm hearing right now. There could be some truths coming out in your situation. About some sneaky behavior. Let's see what we get. But what I'm getting is you really need to detox. I want to talk about this for all of my fellow addicts in recovery. It's time to detox. It's time to keep your temple clean and keep your temple pure so that you have a clear channel from you and the divine. I know things can get hard and overwhelming. Try to find new coping skills, going for a walk, getting grounded, reading a book, studying something new. Immerse yourself in things that make you happy, that you used to do before you started using, okay? If you've fallen off the wagon, if you had a relapse, I'm feeling like someone is feeling despair. Someone is feeling very lost. And what I'm getting is that they are indulging a lot in alcohol and drugs. Like I said, I don't judge here. I've had my relapses, and God is allowing me to find more balance in my life. So take your time. Take one step at a time, one day at a time, and understand what you cannot change, and again, have the courage to change the things you can, okay? And what do they say? The wisdom to know the difference, okay? Woo! We got 3 of them that want to come out. Okay. So you could be dealing with a Libra. Birthday September 23rd through October 22nd. For those of you that don't know. Air sign. Okay, this one says, you may not fully understand now, but you will. You are being taught patience and obedience to Yahweh. And then next we have spiritual gifts, automatic writing, a form of channeling, but instead of verbally translating the messages you receive from the spirit realm, you quiet your mind and allow the divine to use your hand to write the messages they want you to see. Okay, so we're going to clarify each of these with my mixed deck. What is this C names? Again, the C names we have is Candy, Cameron, Calvin, Candace, Cassandra, Candy, Cordell, Cunningham, Casper, Corwin, Corwell, Craig, Carol, Carolyn, Chris, Christopher, Cornisha, Carol, Ann, and Krishaya. What is it with these C names? Winter's dream, gestation period. So you may be put on hold. Some plans that you may have had may be put on hold right now. The number 63 could be important to you. The number 9 could be important to you. June 3rd could be important, and March 6th could be important. What's this you need to detox? Remember, you need a detox. Get your whole life. Get rid of anything no longer serving you again and declutter. Mindful, group thinking. There could have been a group of people that were coming up against you. They wanted to use your addiction as a reason to shame you into you being insecure, and in hopes that you would not stand in your power and speak your truth. They knew once you understood who you were, that their foundation would crumble. So they spent a lot of time and effort on causing roadblocks, interferences, and even what I'm getting, and I'm sorry if this is what someone is going through, but I truly understand. I feel like they were plotting to unalive you. And the reason that you are still here is because you are chosen, you are divinely led, you are divinely protected, and you will be protected until you reach the pinnacle of what it is that the Most High has sent you for, which is to elevate the vibration of the earth and understand that we need to replenish our earth and really be pouring back into our children again and instilling values in them. And yeah. So yeah, with that group thinking, I'm also getting, in Libra, is the justice scales too. So what I'm getting is, because this group came up against you, and there was a lot of people, a whole lot of people, justice is going to be served. Libra scales, okay? What's this turquoise crystal? Turquoise crystal. I'm getting the trees. Sometimes it's hard to see the forest through the trees, right? And this talks about connectivity and all of us being connected. But the reason that there are more supernatural things happening is because there needs to be a paradigm shift. Trees also represent family tree, roots, and things like that. We are coming into an understanding that the way things have been going has corrupted the family structure. But although the family structure is being what's the word I'm looking for? Sorted through. There are people in your situation that knew about things that were going on but were sworn to secrecy and could not tell you, who feel remorse, and they want to apologize to you, and they want to come work with you and have an opportunity to be on your team. With the people who are your peers in your family that are your age and older, don't trust any of them. The younger generation of your family, there are some of them that seem to be loyal to you and that stand by you and that love you and care about you. So don't throw everyone away. Allow the divine to weed through who he needs to weed through in order for you to see who needs to go to your next level, the next level with you. Okay? Okay. Okay, so we have wars and battles. We have Celtic. And we have benefactor, grace, and generosity. So what I'm getting is here is, when I think of Celtic, I also think of Roman, like Roman Empire. All the wars and battles that have been had is all about power and money. And what people don't realize is that's an illusion that can be taken away from you at any time. So if you're striving just for power and money and acting out of pride and ego, that foundation is going to crumble. The highest frequency is love. We have to learn to communicate with each other without using violence, without using force. We need to learn how to sit down and talk with each other. The divine doesn't like war. The divine doesn't like battle. It is not anyone's right to take the life of someone else. Okay? Grace and benefactor. You have been given grace in this situation, that you're in to overcome certain obstacles that are in your way right now. The divine is trusting you with being a benefactor here because you do give grace, you are generous, you do want the best for humanity, and the divine sees your heart. What is this you may not fully understand now, but you will? You are being taught patience and obedience by Yahweh. What is this you may not fully understand? Sky bridge, possibility for union. There's a divine connection on your horizon. It may have started off very tumultuous, and with this family tree here, there could have been some interference from your family or their family. This could possibly be a situation where you guys may be in the same friend group or family group. Although both of you are single and not in a relationship, you guys have someone that is there for you, that is willing to protect you and go to bat for you, that is willing to investigate and see what is going on in your situation that is not serving you. And this person is very, very overprotective of you. They take guarding you and your security very seriously. And so it is going to be, if you see on this card, it is going to be very hard for people to get to you once this masculine is involved. And when I say he's very, very, very overprotective, I mean that. And what makes him even more overprotective is he knows how he was duped into treating you. And that lit a fire up under his ass to do the right thing. Yes, he gained more knowledge about spirituality versus religion. He may have been pretty, what's the word I'm looking for? He may have been pretty programmed to set towards religion, but since you guys have been together, he's investigated more about spirituality and understanding that he has abilities as well. I'm saying he has in masculine. It could be masculine or feminine. Take it how you want it. But it caused you to go inside, and all of the things that you were feeling after you met this person, this connection that you guys have, this here is like the eternal flame. So what I'm getting is you could have been twin flames. You could be higher level soulmates. It may have started off romantic, and maybe now you guys are just friends or business partners. This person is seeking guidance from the Creator. They want to know how to make this right. They are truly, truly, truly hurt and upset by their actions, and they have a lot of remorse. They really want to make it up to you, even if it is just friendship. Okay? Okay. Let's see. Let's see if they have any messages for you. Come on. Okay. We'll see what's in the Hidden Truth Oracle deck. See if the person that is on your mind, what they are thinking, if they have any messages for you. I don't react when people mention you. This person wants to keep a poker face. He didn't want everyone in his business until he figured out what it was that he wanted to do. But it looks like this person says, I love you unconditionally. This person has seen all of the battles that you've been through, and it was there to witness all of the disgraceful things that were happening behind the scenes, even to the point of turning him against the divine feminine, um, through malicious slander, lies, and things like that. So many things remind me of you. You could be seeing signs and synchronicities, maybe a birthday, maybe that person's name keeps coming up. You may be out and about and see someone that looks like this person. So this person, you are very heavy on this person's mind, okay? But like they said, they don't react when people mention you. They don't want, he doesn't want them to know what his plans with you are. I couldn't let you get close to me. What I'm hearing is that this person may have not been able to blow his cover, is what I'm saying. He could be, he could be an undercover detective or private investigator, but he couldn't let you know. He couldn't let you get close to him because he had too much going on in that situation. Basically, he didn't want you involved in drama. He didn't want you to get hurt, but he knew what was happening the whole time. I wish things could be different. Yeah, with this situation, it's like they wanted to approach you in the beginning, but they didn't understand the magnitude of how impactful you would be in their life. They sort of just chalked it up as a lust thing, and went to a situation that basically allowed him to be who he was and not really be accountable, is what I'm hearing. Someone he didn't have to answer to, or didn't feel the need to answer to, or maybe didn't even require him to answer to her, which may be why he's in that situation. You know, people tend to go down the path of least resistance, okay? Again, here we go. The cards don't lie. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. He's gone through a spiritual awakening when he was with you. You may have very healing powers, especially when it comes to intimacy, when you are with men that you are interested in. You're very selective about who you give your sexual energy to, because some people can misinterpret your purpose in their life, okay? So, like me, I've taken a vow of celibacy and keeping my power and not giving it away, you know. They may have heard some things about you, some unsavory things from your past, and they're things that you are not proud of, but you have gone through your healing process, and you are working to do things differently every day, taking that right next step. For women out there who have been through times in your life where you were looking for love in all the wrong places. Some of us have daddy issues. Our father wasn't in the home to teach us the value of a good man and good relationships. A lot of women have faced SA. If this is a trigger for you, I'm sorry. Some people have faced sexual assault, and that entails that they may be promiscuous, and then they go through that guilt and shame of being labeled, you know, because they don't judge women the same as men. So while you were exploring your sexual freedom, it was creating a wave of slander and assassination on your character. You cannot assassinate someone's character based on one or two flaws that they have. There are people in this world that have gone through things, and if we allow them grace, then not only is it healing for you, but it's healing for your guys' relationship, okay? I kind of lost my train of thought with that, but here's this. I replay our conversations over and over again. So you guys could have been talking for a while, and they go back and read all your text messages and pictures and things like that. And if you're on social media, they are watching you from a private account. What I'm getting is that the conversations, when they say that when he says that it's replaying over and over again, you may have warned him. You may have warned this masculine that something was going to happen in his life, and you may have actually warned him several times about different things that were going to happen in his life, and those things have come to pass, which is allowing him to have this spiritual awakening and understand that he has spiritual gifts too. Okay? The timing just wasn't right for us. I actually wrote a song called Right Time. That is on my YouTube channel if you want to check that out. But right person, wrong timing. But you guys are writing this beautiful, beautiful story of friendship. I believe that every relationship that is built to stand the test of time is that people are willing to be friends first and give each other grace to grow through their process and be there for one another, okay? But yes, you guys are writing a very beautiful story of friendship and understanding the value of loyalty and your word being your bond and doing what you said you were going to do, okay? And riding out that wave. And sometimes in relationships it gets messy, it gets ugly, and you have to deal with adversity. Relationships are not for the faint of heart, that's for sure. So make sure you are completely healed and whole. That way you are able to pour into that person from a place of fullness. Your love will overflow, okay? Take some time to love on yourself. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. This person has wanted you from the time that they met you. But because of your guys' situation and circumstance and how things were set up, it could have been a little messy. And this person really cares about their character. They are an upstanding father. They, are upheld in their community. But they didn't want to appear messy. They didn't want to appear disgraceful, even though you two were in a situation that could have been just perceived as messy. Okay? So this person backed off from you but watched you from afar. So you need to know that this person really does care about you, especially after finding out your story and everything that you've been through. This person feels heartbroken and upset that they were a part of hurting you. They're afraid to talk to you because they think that you're harboring ill feelings about it, but you're not. You understand that people make mistakes. Of course, I have been duped plenty of times and misled plenty of times. And with that amount of people that were having a consensus of a negative point of view of who you were, that person went along with the crowd. But slowly started to realize that you were not the problem. and this makes this masculine frustrated and anxious because he doesn't know if this is the end of the relationship for you guys, or if this is just an opportunity for you guys to start something anew. Even if the relationship remains platonic, I see you guys working together, creating some things together. It seems like both of you guys are creative writers, could be in the music industry. But yeah, I want you to stay encouraged about this situation. Don't worry about that Leo, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, King of Wands. He's jealous. He's been jealous from the beginning, which is why he kept spitting salt on your name and making things harder for the divine feminine. Okay. We have Grandma Mauve, and we have Giraffe. So what I'm getting is you have a grandmother that's on the other side, that has crossed over, that is overseeing everything. She had a plan in place back when you were, I want to say, a preteen. She gave something to one of your parents, and that parent withheld it from you, which is how she knew she had to come up with an alternate plan and set certain people in place to make sure that you were protected. She knew the plots and the schemes against you, and she wanted to make sure that you were taken care of. I'm getting Fairbanks for some reason. Okay, let's get a couple more, and then we'll close it out with an oracle, okay? They wanted to set you up in a game with snakes. They didn't think that you would survive it because these people were using you, and they were using finances of yours that you knew nothing about. You also had an inheritance that was promised to you from the divine, and they tried to step in the way of your destiny and corner you by everyone making a pact to not help you. Those people will be discovered, they will be found out, and all of the money that they were looking to gain, they will not have, and it will be owed to you. This is leaving people shocked that you won, and you get to laugh out loud, and they're all like, what the fuck just happened? The collective just woke up. Amen. Okay. Get up. Angel message. Okay, Spirit, let's close this out. What you got for us? Okay, we got two of them. Look for a sign. Like I said, you might be getting signs and synchronicities. The person's birthday, address, name, anything that reminds you of your person. You will be shown signs. And this next one is don't stop. Don't stop what you're doing. Whatever creative endeavors you're working on right now, whatever blockages you're clearing right now, whatever people God is removing from your life, allow it to happen. Don't stop what you're doing. Keep going. Keep making progress. Keep doing your spiritual cleanses. Keep talking to the divine. Keep on doing well. Don't get weary in well doing. Sometimes this world is hard and it hurts, and things don't go our way. But start from a point of gratitude, being thankful, even if you don't have much. Be thankful for what you do have. God, I'm thankful for my home. I'm thankful for food to eat. I'm thankful that I'm able to care for my children. I'm thankful that they're all safe. Make sure that you're thanking the divine for the blessings that you do have, and caring for the things that you already have, so that because when you are diligent with a little, you will be diligent with a lot. Be careful with your finances. Make sure that you are budgeting the right way so that you can get a financial increase. Okay? So that's what I have for you today. This is your collective read for the water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I will be uploading some more tomorrow for my earth signs, my air signs, and fire. Okay? So many thanks for your time. If you like this video, please hit the like, share, and subscribe button. If you want your computer to ding and say, hey, she got some new stuff out, hit that notification bell and you'll be updated on any of my most recent content. Many thanks for your time, everyone. Namaste.